In this video, we will study the example on double integral based on direct evaluation. Let us see the example. Suppose example is evaluate integral from 0 to infinity, second integral from 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square in bracket 1 plus y square x dx dy. Start the solution. First assume I equal to given integral from 0 to infinity, again from 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square 1 plus y square x dx dy. Observe this integral carefully. In first integral, limits are from 0 to infinity, and in second integral, again limits are from 0 to infinity. That means these are the constant limits. In this integral, we can integrate with respect to x or y first because we have constant limits. It will be easier to integrate with respect to x first, so I will evaluate integral with respect to x first. Let's assume that integral with respect to x as I1, integration from 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square to 1 plus y square x dx. While integrating with respect to x, this term 1 plus y square is to be treated as a constant. For simplicity, I will assume that constant term 1 plus y square is equal to some constant a. So I1 becomes I1 equal to integration from 0 to infinity e raised to minus ax square x dx. Direct evaluation of this integral is quite difficult. To make it simple, I will put this term ax square equal to some variable t. That means put ax square equal to t. After substitution, we should compulsory differentiate the substitution with respect to x. Why with respect to x? Because we have integral with respect to x. After differentiation, I will get here 2ax dx equal to dt, or I can write x dx equal to dt by 2a. As we have new variable t in our integral, we should check the limits also. Like this, our x varies from 0 to infinity. If I will put x equal to 0 over here, you will get t equal to 0. Again, if I will put x equal to infinity here, t is equal to infinity. So limits are remains constant. So integral I1 will be equal to from 0 to infinity e raised to minus t into 1 by 2a dt. 1 by 2a is constant. It can be taken as outside. 1 by 2a integral from 0 to infinity e raised to minus t dt. Now integrate e raised to minus t with respect to t. So that will be 1 by 2a minus e raised to minus t, lower limit 0, upper limit infinity. I will take this minus sign as a constant as outside and put the limits, upper limit as e raised to minus infinity minus e raised to 0. As we know, e raised to minus infinity is always equal to 0 and e raised to 0 equal to 1. So next step becomes minus 1 by 2a minus 1. Minus minus becomes plus. The answer will be I1 equal to 1 by 2 into 1 plus y square. In place of a, I have substituted 1 plus y square as we assumed in a previous step. Suppose this is equation 1. Put this value of I1 in our original example, that is I equal to integral from 0 to infinity, this I1 1 by 2 into 1 plus y square with respect to y. This 1 by 2 is a constant, can be taken as outside of the integration, and integration of this 1 by 1 plus y square will be 1 by 2 into tan inverse of y. Lower limit 0, upper limit infinity. Put the limits now. It becomes 1 by 2 tan inverse of infinity minus tan inverse of 0. Next stage, tan inverse infinity is pi by 2 and tan inverse of 0 is 0. So next step will be 1 by 2 into pi by 2 minus 0. After simplification, you will get here I equal to pi by 4. This is the answer of your given integral.